ink on my hands. Spilling off the shelves, dark and deep and rich. I had just finished up for the day. I was hanging up my apron and slipping off my gloves. I was thinking about my life, how it was crumbling around me. I was thinking that everyone was wilting quietly away from me when the room exploded. The walls buckled in sync with my knees. Ink on my hands, dark and deep and rich. Beam hit me here on the back of the head. It knocked me down. I threw my palms on the ground and splattered everyone's unborn ideas. I would never reach anyone. I had tried, but my hands simply slipped through them. I had tried to reach, but I found myself grasping in circles. But there she was, confused and screaming for help. She must have fallen through the ceiling. Ink on my hands, dark and deep and rich. She used to live on the floor above me, in a white room with long windows so old that they warped the light that shone through her, shone down on her in her white dress. We must have been lying there for hours, both of us confused and screaming for help. When none came, we fell down below our fear and looked up at the wall that was about to split us in two.
Did you see the doves?
The doves?
Did the dove from the ark actually find land?
It returned with a branch. I'm not a religious man.
There are no religious men. Only people trying to find something to give worth to their hope.
Did Noah's dove find land?
I'm not a religious woman, but I think it didn't. The dove left with a branch already in its care. No one never knew there was land. As far as he could see, the world was a flood. When the dove returned, he was giving hope the only way it can be given.
Hope isn't worth treasuring in a flooded world.
Why are you speaking to me now? Why are you using the
Do
last...
you realize what's happening?
Is it relevant?
I saw you on the morning your brothers left. It was cold, sharp, clear, but you stood barefoot in front of them.
And I saw you on the night the woman with the smooth hair left you. She was walking backwards with her hands over her eyes, and you were whispering, I can't see you, I can't feel you. Oh God, I can't see you.
Don't.
And there was ink on your hands and under your eyes.
Well, what do you know of hope? After they left, you went up to your room and hung your head, your hair, your hands over the windowsill. You didn't move for 3 hours. I stood.
The night before my brothers left me, they carried an old bird cage and a wicker basket up the stairs. As they were closing the windows, I opened the basket. I couldn't see the 3 birds, but I knew they were pure and white. One to tell me of their departure, one to whisper in my ear not to forget.
What of the third?
In the dark, I couldn't see the doves, only hear the air they flew through, and every other instant my skin felt feathers.
What of the third dove?
Why, come morning, the third led the others into the cage, of course. Do you realize what's happening?
Yes.
Do you think it matters?
No. I remember the morning of the day. The day she left. I awoke before and walked to the window, rippled. And out in the street, out in the light, I saw myself on the ground, holding my knees, rocking. Then she awoke from the bed and said, "Can you feel me evaporating?" And out in the street, I was groping at the cobblestones, and in the rippled window, she was dragging her hands across the glass. Can you feel me evaporating? Can't you see I'm holding my knees? No, I couldn't feel her. I wanted to scream. No! No! You're slipping through me! Can't you see I'm holding my knees?
You have ink all over your palms.
I know.
No, listen to me. There is ink, dark and deep and rich.
Thank you.
Did you see the broken cage? The doves flying as I fell?
Yes. It was beautiful.
I can see you. Can you see me?
I can feel you.